What? Why do I look white? Hold on. Hold on. Melanin, come back. Still look really white. But this is the look for the game. I have to go. I'm really late. Hopefully I don't look this white. Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, she looks so good. Oh, look at Tati. Hey guys, I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. Like, you know, I've been making videos and stuff, but I haven't talked to y'all. What's been going on? Definitely comment in the comments what y'all been doing for the past couple days. What have I been doing? You really want to know? Do you want to know? That was really weird. Since the last time I like actually talked to y'all, I haven't really been doing much, but I've been doing a lot at the same time. Like, your girl been booked and mother freaking busy, okay? Booked and busy. You know, I've been doing a radio show still, working on that a lot. I've been working on myself as a person. You know, you always got to work on yourself continuously. I've been trying to like do more things that applies to my major. So for example, I'm hosting a talent show on Wednesday, and I'm also auditioning for something that I can't really talk about at the moment, but it's a pretty good opportunity. I'm auditioning for that. I'm trying to do more things that I really love to do, like dance. Like me and as y'all seen in my last clip, me and my other friend Samaya have been like trying to team up and, you know, dance and stuff, because that's what we like to do. So we've been going to classes and whatnot. I'm also trying to do some community service. There's this thing called food for something. Basically, you're just giving food, like Thanksgiving food, to like, I think, the homeless. But it's with my radio station, so I'm really food to feed drive. So I'm really excited about that. School's been going pretty good. I have all A's in my classes except for principles of speech, just because, see, I don't even got no excuse. I don't got no excuse. I mean, it's a B, so it's not terrible, but it's a easier class. So why do I not have an A in that class but an A in all the rest of my classes? Like, y'all know, I'm taking 20 credits. That's something, okay? I'm definitely not doing that next semester. Even though I've been doing pretty good, like, I can do it, I do want to like free up some of my schedule. I got my little planner. This is from Target, and y'all know I'm boring and I really like gray and boring colors, so yeah. And so for the month of November, I can't really show it up close because it has the thing that I can't talk about on here, but as y'all can kind of see, like, it's things every day. Like, especially, is this next week or this week? This week, it's stuff every day, and it's not even just like random stuff, it's like stuff. Okay, so basically I'm gonna be working. But I love it. Like it seems crazy. Oh, and y'all see I got filmed throughout the week because I'm trying to be like even more consistent. Because I kind of slacked a little bit, but as y'all can see, I'm trying to get back on track. You know, this video should be out on Sunday. If I have enough footage, I'm sure I do, because you know I can talk. I be rambling. Yeah, I have some finals coming up. I have speeches. Trying to put out different content. Like I put out a get ready with me, that one did really good, and a mukbang, that one's still on the rise. No, it's doing good. Like I really enjoy it. It's really, YouTube is like really fun. Oh my gosh, and ever since I posted my seafood mukbang, I've been watching B Love's Life. Comment down below if y'all watch her. Like she does like huge mukbangs, and I watched her for about, this is kind of embarrassing, but like 4 hours. Woo, 4 hours of YouTube mukbangs. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Should not have happened, but it happened. Whew, child. Of course, I'm enjoying my sisters, Jean and Asha. Make sure you subscribe to them. Jean's channel is Jean Margaret, Jeanmargret. I could just put it up here. And then Asha's is Asha the Magnificent. So like a regular way you would spell Asha, A-S-H-A, the Magnificent. That's her channel. They're really cool. I would watch them like if they weren't my sisters, but yeah. So now I'm about to do some homework before my show. It starts in about 2 hours. I don't know if I'm gonna film it. I might get a couple bits and pieces. I think I'm just about to play some music and do my economics work.
Had a girl who was tatted up from the neck down, she was super crazy. Met a shorty with an ill grandma who would fight a lot and she an honest baby. Complain about me, always on the road and talk to other women.
What's the last time I asked for some help that I couldn't get from nobody else? I'm watching my toes, 24 hours of pain on my clothes. Savage bite, transition lightning, ashes and remnants of ballers. Body that's gutted, ability to use it.
Why be on the beat?
Whoa, mixing her tip with the ass. I see her up in the tab. Bitch on shirts. Ooh, put the little bitches on perks. Ooh, she only like when it hurts. At the past, mixing her tip with the ass. Firm it. Ooh, look how the tables is turning.
Even when you think they ain't around, they around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And girl, I like to eat. I hope you like to cook. You still go. What a fire for the guys out the wood. Now why they looking mad? I'm just looking good. Hey, I feel like flexing. Bitches call my phone, don't feel like texting. I'm their best friend, my best friend. Hey. And why they looking mad? I'm just looking good.
Ooh. So, what I can also talk to you guys about is, I don't know if you guys have a Finsta, but I had one, okay? And emphasis on had, okay? Your girl has been tweaking. I've been tripping, y'all. Like, let me tell you, okay? So I had a Finsta until like a couple days ago. So a while ago, some drama had happened on Finsta that didn't like, that I didn't do nothing, but it was drama that involved me, but I didn't do nothing. So I was just like, oh man, Finsta getting people caught up, like, won't never be me. Ugh. Bro, I was venting about something, right? I'm thinking it's on my Finsta. It was on my Instagram. This should be a story time. So I realized mid-rant that it's on my actual Instagram, right? So I'm like, trying to delete the crap out of it. Like I'm trying to delete my post. So my Instagram, I have a lot of followers, not a lot, but enough that if I post something 5 minutes ago, somebody had watched it. So I'm checking like if somebody watched it, and Instagram is saying that nobody watched it, but I'm like, somebody had to watch this in 5 minutes, unless people are just not messing with me today, because every other day I will post something, click out, click back in, and somebody has seen it, right? So I'm like, maybe today was my like good day, maybe God had blessed me, like stop venting about things on social media, regardless if it's a fake Insta or real Insta. So a few days later, I found out that the person who I was talking about saw it.
You figured me out. You got me red-handed.
And that was just really embarrassing. That didn't help my cause, because first of all, in the whole situation, I was right. I still think I was right. Well, it's not really like a right or wrong type thing. It was like, this is how I saw it, that is how he saw it. This is how I saw it, that's how they saw it. But me accidentally posting it on my actual Instagram kind of messed up my argument, because it's like, now I have to apologize, because that is messed up. Like, people who talk about people on social media is messed up, but I thought I was safe because it was my Finstagram. I only had like 10 followers on that kid. Bro,
You're not safe. Like,
stop being on social media thinking that you're safe, because it could be your mistake, it could be somebody else who getting you God, or you just gonna get God. Like, you just gonna get God. Like, whew, yeah, and I got God. So I had to like apologize and stuff, and I really meant it, because that's really not cool. Like, I felt so bad. And it's like, people that we both know watch my story, and professional people watch my story, so I just felt really bad. And when it wasn't like I was just like, oh, he get on my nerves. I was going ham hard than a manwich, okay? Like, he did this and he did this, and oh my gosh, he sucks, like he's such a bad person. Well, I didn't say he was a bad person, but it was that type of tone. Like, and then 5 minutes later, I didn't even care about the situation. So I have to say all of that to say, like, watch yourself, and let some time pass before you see if stuff really bothers you, because that was really embarrassing. Yeah. I had to delete the whole app after that. I had to. Like, I know that sounds like mad dramatic, but like, I had to delete the whole thing. Like, what? Twice I'm in some stuff that I don't want to be in, that it's like, oh, yikes, like, dang, woo. No, seriously though, I was shook. I had to apologize. That was so wrong. Like, had to. I mean, I didn't get apologized to for what happened to me on Finsta, but you know, I'm not out here looking for apologies. But I had to apologize, because the way that I was going in, okay, it was not necessary, and it was not meant for it to be seen. And then also, I felt like Finsta was harboring a lot of my like negative thoughts. So every time I logged in there, it was just like negative, because you know, I know people use it to post nudes and stuff, but you know, you're not gonna catch a nude of me ever on my Finsta or my real Insta. I just don't feel comfortable personally doing that. Not to judge anybody else who does that. Like, keep it going. But me personally, I can't do that. But if I feel sad, I need to like pray about it, or talk about it to a person, or like read, or do my homework, or like think about it, think through it. And that's what I used to do. So the fact that I used Finsta as like a harbor for all these emotions. And by the way, it was a lot of things going on this month. Like, you see me at the beginning of October in my why did I stop posting on YouTube, to now, like, a lot of stuff has happened, like, personally. So I don't know, like I just used it to vent about all my personal stuff, and that wasn't healthy at all. Like looking back on it, that's not healthy. So I don't like Finsta anymore. I mean, I still follow a couple because I like seeing what my friends doing, but I don't have a Finsta. Rest in peace to my Finsta. But yeah, so that was my little story. Have y'all ever had a bad Finsta experience? Or it's just me? Or I just need to pay more attention? Like, I be thinking about putting it back, and like, but I'm just like, no. Because I feel strongly about why I deleted it, so I'm gonna just delete it. And then I feel like I have a lot of social media anyways. Like, I have a YouTube channel. Like, not everybody has a YouTube channel. So I feel like I'm on every social media possible, and it's my life and I love it, but I don't want it to be my life, if that makes sense. Like, it's my life because I love doing it. Like, it's gonna be in my life forever because it's a part of what I do, or like what I want to do for a living, but I don't want it to be a part of my life in that kind of way. Okay, so it's like work is a part of my life, social media is inside of my work, but I don't want social media work. Like, I don't want it to be, I hope that makes sense. Like, social media work, this is not what I want. I want it to be work, well, God first, but I just put work here because I was talking about it. Work, God, church, family, friends, mental health, social media. Ooh, I just put my middle finger up. Social media inside of the work, but not as its own cluster, if that makes sense. And I felt like with my Finsta, it was turning into a cluster because it was like messing me up. And that little video that I made, my little rant, could have made it to the eyes of a company that followed me, because you know companies are following me now. So I don't want that. I don't want that to be their image, because when I was going ham, like I was going ham, I was so upset. Like, that person made me so upset. But for a second, like, I was so upset, and then after I deleted it, I was just like, it wasn't that serious. But hey, speaking of apps, this is not sponsored, I wish. Speaking of apps, I got this new app called The Pattern, right? I know I'm like dead endorsing it, but I really enjoy it, so I'm gonna share it with y'all. It's called The Pattern, and like you put in your birth time and stuff like that, and your birthday, and it tells you like things about yourself, but not a general thing. Like, it looks like this. This is me. Zoom, good focus. Yeah, so it's like destiny, ideal relationships, relationship fears. Y'all can see that. I'm reading backwards, so. But yeah, I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna just give y'all a little bit of what they say about me. Idealistic and sensitive. Okay, they said your life works better when you can I read? Your life works better when your heart is open. You have an incredible capacity to empathize. You can be greatly affected by your environment and the people around you. Even if you have a tough exterior, you're able to see the inherent good in all things. Your higher values aren't conventional. Even if you deny this instinct and buy into traditional ideas of success, you'll eventually feel like something is missing. And I just feel like that is so accurate. Like, I was comparing it to Rachel's, my roommate, and it wasn't the same. Like, hers, I didn't see really as much. I saw it at first. So, you know, I'm very skeptical at first. I'm like, this can't apply to anybody. But honestly, like, I really do feel like, I used to talk about this on my Finsta, actually. I can just bring it to YouTube, really. I did used to feel like I cannot fit in. Like, I feel like this my whole life. Like, no matter how hard I try, I cannot fit in. Like, it'll just come out of me, and if I try to hold it back for too long, it's gonna come out of me in ways that I don't like. For example, what's a good example that I can say without spilling too much? No, that's not a good example. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much. Dang, I can't think of nothing. I can think of something, but not nothing that's Okay, well, I can't think of nothing. But I feel like every time I try to like ignore how I actually feel and ignore like my intuition and stuff, not intuition, but ignore like me. When I try to ignore me and block it off to appease other people or like be there for other people, it always ends up blowing up. Let's just make a hypothetical then. Okay, let's say I'm in a friend group and I don't like some of the people in there, or like we just don't blend, and I try really hard to blend with them and like it's just not working, but I'm still trying and I'm trying. One day I'm just gonna be like, y'all suck. Like, y'all, I cannot hang with, like, it comes out like that, and then it turns out it makes people seem like it makes it seem like I'm saying it randomly, because it'll come out randomly. Like, I cannot hide from myself. Like, I can't speak things that aren't me for very long. I just cannot. Like, I can't. For you, more than others, ordinary life has the potential to feel tedious and unsatisfying without a spiritual connection or a deeper life's purpose. And that's very true for me. Like, that's very true. I don't like no type of ordinary. Like, at one point in the semester, I was just getting up, going to class, coming back to my room, getting up, going to class, coming back to my room. I cannot. It makes me feel like I'm crazy. I be so bored. Like, I need to be feeding something. Like, all the things I'm busy with are feeding into like the things that I want to do for the rest of my life, honestly. Yeah. Even if you're reluctant to do so, you're intended to embrace the fact that you're a visionary and can see the world in other ways people may not grasp. When you walk into a room, you often receive a huge amount of information. You sense the energy and emotion around you, picking up signals and unspoken feelings. Your environment, toxic or healthy, often defines your reality. In addition, other people don't always see you very clearly. They can project their fantasies onto you and perceive a romantic, idealized version of you instead of who you really are. Definitely agree. Like, people see like what I do on YouTube and see my pictures and how many followers I have, and it's not even that much compared, but I guess like they see all this stuff and they see me, I guess, and think that I'm something that I'm not. Like, even in people that I actually know, like, they try to place these visions of me being something that I cannot be. Like, I can't. Like, I would try really hard, but I literally cannot. Like, I've had this conversation before. Like, I cannot. I can try to please people all I want, but I literally cannot if it's not gonna seem real. It's not gonna seem right. I can't. This dynamic may have been very confusing when you were younger. You could have believed someone was truthful when they repeatedly lied, projected generosity onto those who are selfish, and granted forgiveness prematurely. OMG, this is me, bro. This is me. Like, this is me. This is me. Like, I really do project generosity on people who are selfish. I really do. And I grant forgiveness prematurely. I truly do, and it never works out. It always leaves me in pain. Like, this app go crazy. I'm not gonna keep going because I don't want y'all to know too much about my inner workings of this mind. It's like, nah, but yeah, I would just ramble forever on this app. But it's a really good app, and it's really like helping me see stuff. And even if it's not real, or y'all don't like believe in this type of stuff, it's a really cool thing to like look at and study and see how many things actually align with you. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of my homework. I have a speech to write, and hopefully I can film some of the radio station, or if not, I will see y'all tomorrow. All right. Oh, question. How do y'all feel about Vlogmas? How do y'all feel?